What's up, YouTube? Shawn DaGamer here, and today, as you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be going over the WrestleMania 33 WrestleMania Orlando card. If you have not been on the channel for the past couple of days, I have done like the Raw half, the SmackDown half. I'll talk about NXT TakeOver, and now I just want to talk about WrestleMania as a whole. If I keep looking down, somebody's trying to call me, and I'm going to try to ignore the phone until I get this video done. So I wanted to get this up maybe like yesterday or have it up by the morning, but the power went out because of the storm we had in Georgia last night, and then we had that bridge collapse on I-85 last night, and that was crazy. It was just a lot of going on in Georgia last night. I was like, damn, I know The Walking Dead started in Georgia, the show and all that stuff, but I'm not ready. I'm not ready just yet because I gotta watch WrestleMania. Can we go to like you know, next week Monday when there's not WrestleMania, and then we can start doing this zombie apocalypse stuff. And also I had my grandmother did pass Sunday. The funeral is this upcoming Monday. If you live in the Georgia area, you know me or anything like that, I'm putting up all the information after the video. I'm probably gonna make a few calls to let my friends and stuff know when all the stuff is going on, but you guys don't care about that. You guys are just here for WrestleMania. And let's go on with the pre-show matches, which still kind of boggles my mind. You would think that the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal would be on the pre-show, but it's probably going to be the thing that opens the show, and hopefully we get that Pitbull shit out the way too. So if I had, what's on the pre-show? You got the Cruiserweight match, the Raw Tag Team titles, and the Women's titles. So let's start off with the Cruiserweights. You're gonna have Neville versus Austin Aries. This match should be really, really good. First of all, let's say that this match I was hoping to be on the main show, but it got bumped to pre-show status at the moment. Neville, who has the belt, who is champion going into WrestleMania, has been a great heel since he's came back earlier this year. Took the belt off Rich Swann, I believe, and he's been doing this great King of the Cruiserweights thing. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't watched a lot of 205 Live, but I do know about these men very, very well. Austin Aries, champion pretty much everywhere he's been. A-Double is such a great performer, and he didn't have too much time in NXT. I say he was in there about half a year, then he got injured with the orbital bone socket when he took that Kinshasa. Then he's been on commentary showing he's been pretty much doing his CM Punk thing, and now he's back. Do I think he's going to win this match? It'll be really, really cool if he did, but I think Neville deserves a little bit more of a reign with the belt. So I will keep the belt on Neville at least until SummerSlam, to be honest with you guys. Just let him reign, bring a couple of more new faces in there to 205 Live. Keep that fresh and up and going. Austin Aries can still be your top contender for a little while, but I just think Neville needs to sit on top of the throne a little bit longer. WWE might think differently. They might want to put the belt on Austin Aries. He is hot right now. He's good on the mic. He has everything he needs to be a star. He wears suits and things like that. I know that's one of those weird things. Like he has champion qualities, and they might see that, but I just really think you need to keep the belt on Neville a little bit longer. So yeah, I'm going with Neville in that match. Then we go on to the 6-pack challenge. So I'm guessing there probably won't be any other surprises in this match unless they want to go in and add a few more names last minute, like we did say every available woman on the roster. And then we just got some new signees if they want to bring in Kelly, Victoria, and those other names that they've been talking about. But in this match itself, we have Alexa Bliss, we have Becky Lynch, Natalya, Mickie James, Carmella, and Naomi, who made her return on this Tuesday night's edition of SmackDown. I don't know if I would have waited. I probably would have. She did a good job on talking smack after the fact, but I think I just would have waited. Like, this is gonna be a 6-pack challenge, yada yada yada. You have everybody else come out, and then you have Naomi come out last, and then, whew, Let's see. Who will win this match, though? I would love to see Naomi pick up the win in her hometown. But I think what happened here was they took the belt off Alexa Bliss a little bit too early at Elimination Chamber. They could have had Naomi in the match, had her do very, very well, but come up a little bit short for some reason. But Naomi did win the belt. She got hurt. She had to take a couple of weeks off to recoup. Do you put the belt back on Naomi now? I say yes. She's a little bit more hot than Alexa Bliss right now. Let Alexa Bliss get a little bit more of her steam back. Have her have some matches with Mickie James, some more matches with Becky if you want to bring in a few more names, and then just let Naomi have a good couple of months run with the belt. Like I said, she could probably drop the belt at SummerSlam as well, if not Night of Champions a little bit earlier than that. Other than that, I don't really see Mickie James or anybody else coming out on top in this match. If there was a Nikki Bella in this match, I'll probably assume she will win. There's rumors are still out there that Eva Marie is done with the WWE, so that's probably why they just went on and made it a 6-pack challenge for these women. But either Alexa Bliss or Naomi are going to walk out in this match with the belt. But if I had to just pick one, I would go 51-49 Naomi's way. And then the last match that's probably going to be on the pre-show is going to be the tag team match, the triple threat ladder match, which I'm still trying to figure out how they're going to, well, never mind, because if you've seen the stage, you will know that the ring, there's a ring on top of the ring, like a big ass ring on top of the ring, and I'm still trying to figure out how that's going to work, or when it comes like visually with people in the audience trying to see and things like that. So yeah, that's going to be a very interesting thing, how they're going to set up this ladder match. Who's going to win? Enzo and Cass. It's going to be a really, really good match. This is probably going to be the match going into the card, hopefully. I don't know, because you got 3 title matches on the main card, which knocks down the amount of title matches you're going to have on the main show to 6. So we'll talk about it a little bit more. But I just Enzo and Cass, I don't really care too much for Enzo and Amore right now. Big Cass I can be 50-50 on. Sheamus and Cesaro needs to be singles to competitors on Raw or SmackDown for the IC/United States title picture. So hopefully after this match they will go their separate ways. And Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they were dead because, well, they died because of the whole New Day stuff. They should have had the belts a long time ago. They started making them this comedy skit, so they have a little bit more work to do to get back on the right side of things when it comes to crowd reaction and things like that. So I think it's good that they got the belts, but it's just one of those things where they should have had the belts a long time ago, to be honest, and it'll be time for them to lose the belts now, but they only had the belts for a few months, if that long. But it is Enzo and Cass's time. They might get swerved and the club may retain just because this is on the pre-show. So you don't really have that whole send the fans home happy mentality right there. You can always go back and recorrect some of that stuff on Raw and things like that in the next couple of weeks. But I think as of a smart decision right now, you have to put the belts on Enzo and Cass. What other match should we go over next? Let's go over the non-sanctioned match. Triple H versus Seth Rollins. This match has a lot of things that could possibly take place. You can have interference from Finn Balor. You can have interference from Sami Zayn. You can have interference from Samoa Joe. A lot of things can happen in this match. A lot of people are saying that in this match you could have Finn Balor come out, attack Samoa Joe because, you know, of their history in NXT, and then turn around and attack Seth Rollins because he is the man that injured him and put him on the shelf and made him vanquish or forfeit his Universal title. So there's a lot of things that can happen in this match. Samoa Joe is not booked for the card yet. I don't think he's in the Battle Royal. I'm on the wiki page right now. So Sami Zayn's in the Battle Royal, of course. But as of right now, I don't see Samoa Joe, so chances are he might interfere in this match. I'd rather have him in a match with somebody else. Like, they could have just did Joe Balor here in replacement for this match, but they're going along with it. It's non-sanctioned because Seth's injury, I don't know how legit it is anymore or how hurt he really is, but Seth Rollins needs to come out on top. I don't know if he's going to win or not, but he needs to come out looking strong, come out on top over Triple H, and then we're just going to leave it at that. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things, there's something that I want to see happen in the Universal title match. I don't think it's going to happen, but it'll be a really, really cool thing if it did happen. Also, let's go on and look at the card, and let's just go ahead and say Braun Strowman is going to win the Battle Royal. The last couple of people, it should be Sami Zayn, The Big Show, a couple of people from SmackDown, and Braun Strowman, and I just see Braun Strowman winning it. Why? He's not even on the main card either, and that's something that's I find very, very weird. So, oh wait, the Battle Royal is on the pre-show, so whatever. But Braun Strowman is going to win that. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. A lot of people are still a little furious about this match just because AJ Styles is in this match with Shane McMahon and not somebody like Shawn Michaels or The Undertaker or an actual wrestler. If that makes any sense. Shane is known to do some amazing things in the ring, but AJ is known to have great matches all the time. So that's where those two things, you mix them together, you could get Reese's, you get your peanut butter and chocolate at the same time. But you would think AJ Styles in his second WrestleMania, especially after the year he's had, he would have a little bit more to do on the card. The storyline on SmackDown is kind of a good little setup. I need to put something in my stomach real quick. Hold on. Oh, I apologize. I'm just waking up and I didn't eat anything, so my stomach was growling. But like I was saying, the storyline on SmackDown kind of helped in the play for this match. You had AJ, who still hasn't gotten this one-on-one rematch for the WWE title. He was trying to fight his way into it. About the over-the-top thing, he had the match with Luke Harper, then the match with Randy Orton. And then he just felt like he was screwed out of the title. All that frustration. Took it out on Shane, and then about to get fired by Daniel Bryan, and Shane was like, nope, I'm gonna handle this like a man. Me and him are gonna fight at WrestleMania. He wants a match, he got one. So I can appreciate that they tried to put some kind of little backstory into this. I would just rather see AJ Styles, you know, to be completely honest with you, face Shinsuke Nakamura. You can still have that happen in this match, but I do see Shane not wanting to have this match, but at this time, you know, like, I'm in it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to deliver for you guys. And this match could be like one of the more fun things on the show. So AJ Styles needs to win this match, plain and simple. He got his he did his due last year when he took the pinfall of Chris Jericho. So I think AJ Styles would benefit from a win here. So what else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. This match is going to be hard-hitting. It's going to be fun. I wish this match was the ladder match or some type of stipulation match, but this match is still going to be very hard-hitting. I've been very up on Baron Corbin over the past like year or so. I love his presence. I love what he does in the ring. I love the deep six. I love the deep six. What is the other one? The End of Days. He's very good on the mic when he's not being scripted. So hopefully that'll change over the next couple of weeks or months. Let him be more natural. Dean Ambrose is somebody I'm always teeter-tottering on. Sometimes I love him. Sometimes I just like I can deal without him. But I do think Baron Corbin is going to walk out of this match Intercontinental Champion. I think that's just the way to go in that match, period. Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. Owens is going to win this match. He's going to be your new United States champion. But I talk about this match now because I also can see a situation where Kevin Owens finds a way to interfere in the Goldberg-Lesnar match, screw one of them over, probably with the help of Triple H or something. Like, say like they do some kind of shenanigans, like the Owens Jericho match opens the show, or it's like one of the early matches in the show. Owens loses, Jericho stays for like another night or two. I can see, or they can do something like Jericho wins Monday Night Raw. He gets taken out by like, como se dice, Braun Strowman, and Braun Strowman wins the United States title from Chris Jericho, and then that sends them on. Kevin Owens goes on to interfere in the main event with the help of Triple H and the new Evolution like stable. Triple H is like, you know what, wrap this up, I don't really care, we'll make a triple threat match or something like that. Kevin Owens gets his one-on-one rematch for the title and becomes the Universal Champion at WrestleMania in like a swervish kind of way, like Seth Rollins did a few years ago when he cashed in a Brock Lesnar match. And that'll give Brock Lesnar, like, you know, this second time somebody interfered in my match at WrestleMania, I'm getting tired of this. And then that'll give you some good setup for like showing how dominant this new Evolution type stable can be, having a face like Goldberg and then Brock Lesnar and then Finn Balor and all these things, just going up against all these different obstacles and showing why they're the most dominant thing on Raw, until you get a reformation of the Shield, if that happens in the near future, or you bring in AJ to Raw, which a lot of people are speculating might happen in the next couple of weeks. Put him back with the club and have them feud. There's a lot of different possibilities there. But if we're going with straightforward booking, I would just say Kevin Owens is going to win your United States Championship match if they don't want to do any funny shenanigans on this card, which there needs to be some type of shenanigans on this card, because as a whole, when you look at some of these, when you look at the card itself, this is a really, really good card. It could be a really, really good WrestleMania if they execute it right. So that's my biggest hope, is just that they execute it right. Last year's WrestleMania, I just the same thing. Well, the card felt a little bit weaker because of all the injuries and things like that. We did get some great matches on that card last year, like I said, Styles, Jericho, the triple threat match for the women's title, and yeah. So you can get some good stuff out of this if it's done right. What haven't we talked about yet? Let's talk about the mixed tag match: John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice. I was really high on John Cena and Nikki Bella winning this, and then they go on afterwards to do the marriage proposal after the match. But The Miz kind of needs a win, and it will do a lot for The Miz if he can get a second win over John Cena at WrestleMania. I believe he'll be like one of the only people to have 2 wins over John Cena at WrestleMania. And also it will help develop him into a main eventer on SmackDown, because John Cena is probably going to be taking some time off to shoot some movies, TV shows, and all that stuff for the rest of the year. Nikki Bella's thinking about retiring or taking some time off as well. So if you want to make Maurice a active performer again, or you just want to have her for this one match and still go on to be like The Miz's valet while he goes into the WWE Championship picture, that'll be very, very good for the SmackDown brand to have a new top heel. He can say he did this at John Cena, and you can still have the little wedding proposal afterwards, like say like you can have The Miz and Maurice cheat to win somehow, grab the tights, some type of interference, some type of weapon, they win. John Cena and Nikki Bella after the match, they get some retribution, then you can have the proposal angle at the end. So things can still happen that way. But I don't know. It's just one of them things. The storyline itself is catered for a win for the good guys, but I just think it'd be interesting if the bad guys win. I wouldn't be surprised if John Cena wins, but I would love to see The Miz win this match more. Now, a few more matches here. I think just 2 actually, and then we're going to be done. Then we're going to move on to the Women's Championship match on Raw. Fatal 4-way elimination match for the Raw Women's title. Sasha Banks is going to win this match hands down regardless. It'll be really, like, the order of elimination should probably be Charlotte goes out first. She won last year's WrestleMania show, so let's get her out of here first. Then Nia Jax, and then you can have Sasha turn heel against Bayley. maybe around the end of the match, like do some dastardly stuff, yada yada yada. Or maybe even when Nia Jax gets eliminated, she still goes after Bayley and just destroys Bayley. Sasha takes advantage of that. Bank statement, tap out. Sasha Banks is going to walk out of here the new women's champion for the 4th time, I believe. Do I want to see Charlotte become a 5-time women's champion? Yes. Do I want to see Bayley retain a championship just so we can have a long time women's champion who's been champion for a few months? Yes. Do I want Nia Jax to win the title just because I love Nia Jax? Yes. But the smart thing here is to revitalize some character with Sasha Banks, let her turn heel, and have her be the monster hero going into the summer with the women's championship. And I am going to bank on that. Sorry. And the last match, Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. Oh, I can just feel the heat when I talk about this match. Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. I still got to talk about Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg as an actual match too. Okay, so Roman Reigns. Oh my God. If he wins this match without turning heel, it's going to be some explaining to do, Lucy, because people are going to riot. This is the match. This is the straw that could break the camel's back when it comes to this card. Undertaker is not in the best of condition, it seems like, but he is going to deliver. Undertaker has always delivered WrestleMania no matter what. Even if his matches weren't that good, he always brought his A game to the table, even if he had to be wheeled to the back after the match. Roman Reigns, for all the slack he gets, is a very, very good performer. It takes 2 to tango. The question is, who's going to be the one to carry this match? It'll be Undertaker or is Roman? Is Roman at the point now where he can carry people to great matches? We've seen him have some good matches with Braun Strowman and some other people like that, and they've been really, really good matches. And the thing is, the people they went with, like Kevin Owens, some of these bigger guys, is that they're younger and their bodies can go. Undertaker's body probably can't give you the Shawn Michaels, Triple H, CM Punk, Edge matches that he could, you know, those years ago. So how do you do this match? Undertaker's a striker. He doesn't really do that much for high flying, but we do know sometimes he likes to do the what is it called when he walks on the rope? I forgot what that move is called. How did I forget? He hasn't done it. I haven't seen Undertaker in so long. I forgot what it's called. But he does the snake eyes. Then he does he likes to dive. He can dive sometimes if people catch him. Undertaker should win this match. Undertaker should win this match, have his hip replacement, and try to have that last match with John Cena, and Cena ends The Undertaker's career. Roman Reigns can turn heel after the match. After he loses, he can go give like 13 Superman punches and 15 spears. So, if Roman wins this match, he needs to turn heel. Or Undertaker needs to win and Roman turns heel afterwards to save the Roman Reigns character, if there is even he's saving it. And I'm going to leave it at that. Undertaker, I want Undertaker to win. But if Roman Reigns must, the least he can do is do some type of heelish things to win. Capiche? Capiche. And your main event, 9 times out of 10, is going to be the main event. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Now, I just told you guys, I would love to see some type of Kevin Owens interference where he cashes in his guaranteed rematch, 1-on-1 or whatever. Have Triple H do what he needs to do. Get him in the match. Kevin Owens walks out of this pay-per-view. You're Universal Champion. But if we must, can we at least get 5 to 10 minutes of a beatdown of them two just beating the holy hell out of each other? I finally went and watched the Orton Brock Lesnar match. If we can get something along those lines, I will be satisfied with this match. Completely honest with you. I'm not the biggest fan of Goldberg. You guys know that. Brock Lesnar, I can deal with. Brock Lesnar needs to win this match if there's no interference. If Goldberg wins this match, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to be recording my reaction live. So, whew, that's the card. If we're going to go by this real quick, Braun Strowman is going to win the Battle Royal. Neville is going to retain his Cruiserweight Championship. Oh, we didn't talk about Bray Wyatt either. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. Let's talk about that real quick. Bray Wyatt should win. Orton has already said in the past that he wants to do everything to get the Bray Wyatt character where it should have been years ago. So this match is going to be great, but Bray Wyatt is going to win. I hope this match is the last match because it'll be great. I just want to see all the fireflies. It's going to be dark by the time the fireflies need to hit, as long as there's no rain. And Bray Wyatt is just going to get a good match. Are we going to see a Sister Abigail? Are we going to see a reformation of the original Wyatt family? We could. And I would love to see the original Wyatt family back with Bray Wyatt as WWE champion. And you have Harper and Rowan going after the tag team belts. Other things. Oh, let me just go back down there. Match again. Like I just said, Strowman is going to win the Battle Royal. Neville is going to win his match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Bray Wyatt is going to keep the WWE Championship. Goldberg is going to lose the belt to Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Undertaker should win this match, but if Roman must, he needs to do some heelish shit to win. Seth Rollins needs to come out looking strong after the confrontation with Triple H. AJ Styles needs to be Shane McMahon. Sasha needs to turn heel as well and win the Raw Women's Championship. Kevin Owens needs to become the United States Championship. Did I say he needs to become the United States Championship? He needs to win the United States Championship. I would like to see The Miz and Maurice go over Nikki Bella and John Cena, but I will understand if John Cena and Nikki Bella win. Baron Corbin is going to be your new Intercontinental Champion. Enzo and Cass are going to be your new Raw Tag Team Champions. Either Alexa Bliss is going to retain or Naomi is going to be your new SmackDown Women's Champion. And that's it. If you want to know some of the names that are going to be in the Battle Royal, we have Mojo, Apollo, Show, Hawkins, Strowman, Goldust, Truth, Primo, Epico, Axel, Dallas, Mahal, Zayn, Dango, Breeze, Ziggs, Rhino, Slater, Jordan Gable, The Usos, The Ascension, The Vaudevillains, Sin Cara, Titus O'Neil, Mark Henry, and Tong Bing. Who is Tong Bing? I don't know. Let's find out. Because it was literally there. I was going to see who this was beforehand. Tong Bing. Who is this? There's no picture. I don't know who Tong Bing is. Is that whatever. I think Tong Bing is that guy who they he's the first Chinese wrestler. Remember like last year over the summer they was doing like these promos of like they're going to China and things like that. John Cena was speaking Chinese or Mandarin or whatever. That's that guy. So he's going to be in here as well. So yeah, WrestleMania, this should be a good card. This is going like 30 minutes, so I didn't want it to be too long. I hope this wasn't too long for you guys, and I hope you guys were entertained. I'm going to try to throw some music on here. I need to go and make my layout now. You should guys be seeing this sometime Friday evening. I hope you guys, like I said, enjoy. If you guys want to stay in contact with me with everything that should be going on with me over the weekend, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, all linked in the description down below. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Share this video with your friends. I have done some other videos for WrestleMania this week as well, including an NXT TakeOver preview and prediction video. If you want to go check that out, I'll try to have some of those stuff linked at the end of this video. I also did a breakdown of what I want to see on the Raw and SmackDown side of things individually. So if you guys want to get a little bit more extra thoughts on my thoughts on this show, you can see those as well. I'll probably do like one more video tomorrow, just with everything going on. It's Friday, WrestleMania weekend, WrestleCon, Wale Mania, WCPW, Internet Darling. So if there's any fun things or any fun notes I need to bring you guys before TakeOver Orlando tomorrow, I will. Yeah. So like I said, if you're new here, subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when a new video is always live. Share this out with your friends so they get in on the conversation as well, and liking always shows your support. Remember to comment down below all of your thoughts on this show as well. If you think I had some interesting thoughts, or you think I'm a complete jackass and I shouldn't be doing YouTube anymore, leave a dislike and let me know down below. We can have some interesting conversations about that. But with all that being said, I am Shawn DaGamer, and I am out of here.